Champs, es ist wieder soweit. Wir gehen auf den virtuellen Flohmarkt. Ihr wisst es ja, dass ich im Endeffekt am Wochenende auch auf den Flohmarkt gehe und dort nach Schätzen suche. Entweder für meine eigene Sammlung, für meine Retro-Collection oder um die Dinge mit Gewinn weiter zu verkaufen. Ja, und lassen wir uns mal überraschen, was uns heute so serviert wird. Falls ihr euch für solche Themen interessiert, dann lasst mir gerne ein kostenloses Abo da. Den Button dazu findet ihr unter diesem Video hier. Damit ihr das nicht vergisst, erwähne ich das nochmal. Let's go, baby.
How's it going, man? How you doing?
Schnee liegt da draußen, okay. Das hier ist kein Flohmarkt, wie es aussieht, sondern eher eine Haushaltsauflösung. Oder vielleicht ist es ein Fan von ihm, ein Follower, ein Viewer, wie auch immer, der ihm was anbieten tut. Gucken wir mal.
Thank you. Can we shut this?
You're cool.
Okay.
Whatever. You ever seen this before?
What is this one?
Barbarian Brothers.
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's a good one.
Looks awesome.
Oh, it's awesome.
Okay, es ist anscheinend ein Treffen mit ihm allein, ja. Und jetzt wird ihm höchstwahrscheinlich was angeboten, weil der Fernseher läuft ziemlich privat hier alles. Ich glaube nicht, dass es eine Haushaltsauflösung ist.
Yeah, I kind of eliminated pretty much all my stuff.
Oh, wow.
This is kind of just a bunch of leftover junk.
Oh, okay.
If there's anything.
Kurzer Überblick, wir haben einen Dragon Sword, Kong. Aha, nice. Teletubbies haben wir hier, die sind leider nix. Die lasse ich mittlerweile liegen. Ist das ein He-Man-Bild, ein Chicago Bulls Cap, Thundercats? Okay, wir schauen mal rein.
Look through it and
Okay.
see what you want there, man. And cards are pretty much all junk over there. This,
Oh, okay.
This right here is empty, but I mean, it's got
It's a
this
nice box, though.
styrofoam. It's got all the plastic inserts, the ties.
I have one of those, but that box is
Oh
nicer.
yeah, the box. Is
So-
super, yeah.
Es geht hier nur um die Box, ja, für den NES. Und ich sage es immer wieder, beziehungsweise ich kriege es natürlich auch auf meinem Discord mit, auf meinem Community-Discord, welcher auch verlinkt ist in der Infobox. Da suchen die Leute immer nach Verpackungen, vor allem für Pokémon-Spiele, für Mario-Spiele, für Zelda-Spiele, halt Spiele, die man damals wirklich gespielt hat, die dann noch in der Konsole gesteckt haben, wo man die OVP weggetan hat und so weiter und so fort. Deswegen solche Kartons oder auch Inlays kann man gut behalten, beziehungsweise mitnehmen, wenn der Preis stimmt natürlich, ne?
That's super awesome.
Do a quick swap out with something like that.
Yeah, you can go look through whatever.
Okay.
It's whatever.
Nice, man.
Yeah, the bevel on that's just yellow. It's got a little bit of dent on the bottom, but
It's not bad, though.
yeah, I mean for what it is, for beginner collectors.
Oh, yeah. That's cool, though.
I was like the toy guy.
Er von ihm ist natürlich ein bisschen älter, ich habe hier auch einen. Und es ist sehr schade, dass diese schönen Figuren, ja, ich sage, es sind wirklich schöne Figuren, nicht so viel wert sind. Darth Vader ist natürlich auch ein Fan-Favorite, sag ich mal. Aber diese Figur geht für nix sozusagen. Bei dem hier sieht es ein bisschen anders aus. Das ist wirklich ein alter, schön auf Karte und so. Aber damit will ich einfach nur verdeutlichen, selbst wenn man sowas auf dem Flohmarkt findet oder so, so viel könnt ihr da nicht erwarten.
In Newcastle, you know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Then I've quit. I'm like the historian buff now in Newcastle. I'm
Nice.
the biggest collector in Newcastle memorabilia. I was going to auctions like in 2000. I mean, when you could pick stuff up cheap. Like,
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Was haben wir denn da? Den habe ich sogar auch mal auf dem Flohmarkt gefunden, den Transformer, auch in OVP. Vielleicht ändert sich der eine oder andere daran. War, glaube ich, aber eine andere Box-Variante, wo es nur um den Transformer ging. Hier ist, glaube ich, noch dieses Radio, das ist dabei. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like that anymore, is
Yeah,
it?
it's crazy.
Man, that's cool, though.
Crusher.
Nice.
That's really cool. With the crane.
Yeah, he's pretty rough. I mean, missed stickers in the shield there.
That's some cool stuff, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just.
Wirklich alte Sachen, ja. Also kaum neues Zeug. Hier auch die Iron Man-Figuren, beziehungsweise ihr seht hier die Puppe. Ja. Captain America hier nochmal. Wahnsinn.
Pretty much. There's some toys I missed. I had the Kraken. I had the Kenner Aliens box.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I mean, you know what I mean? It just is what it is.
I would love to find the alien.
Yeah, I had everything. It was pretty nice.
Ein Sword, Power Rangers. Der grüne Dragon Sword hier ist mein Lieblingssword, beziehungsweise das Doppelpack habe ich hier oben stehen. Ich hole es nicht schon wieder raus. Ich habe es mittlerweile schon so oft rausgeholt. Und mittlerweile habe ich echt Angst, dass ich mir dadurch auch die OVP ein bisschen zerdeppert habe. Deswegen zeige ich es nicht mehr so oft.
I was selling Pokemon cards there for a while. My kids were collecting them, and I ended up buying them too. Once I get into something, I get crazy, and
I feel you.
no, it's just one thing to another.
Like an old carnival price.
Schön. He-Man natürlich auch auf seinem Peak, ne? Also das Ding ist halt einfach, dass wir uns aktuell, vor allem was das He-Man Universe, also dieses ganze Franchise betrifft, auf so einer Art Peak befinden, glaube ich einfach. Ne? Man muss immer Trends beschauen, mal gucken, okay, wie entwickelt sich alles. 90er Jahre ist gerade so im Kommen, ja, die Leute sind da halt echt heiß drauf auf die Sachen und ich denke, das wird noch krasser in nächster Zeit, weil das immer so ein Zyklus ist in dem Sinne. Jetzt waren wir auch bei den Klamotten, ja, es hieß immer, Baggies wird niemals mehr jemand tragen oder Schlaghosen. Ja, was wurde jetzt getragen? Schlaghosen oder Baggies. Ihr wisst, was ich meine und dadurch, dass ich halt eben so viele Jahre schon YouTube mache und auch einige Kanäle zu den 100.000 Abos bzw. 1 Million Abonnenten geführt habe, kenne ich mich damit relativ gut aus. Ja, Trendfokus, hier das Stichwort und ja, He-Man wird natürlich von vielen Leuten geliebt, die aus dieser Zeit kommen, beziehungsweise dieses Franchise eben auch gefühlt und gefeiert, gespielt haben. Und ich glaube, wir sind da wirklich auf einem Peak, weil du siehst He-Man-Figuren überall. Da wird auch immer wieder Neues entwickelt und auch wieder dann gerebrandet und geremastert sozusagen. Also das Thema wird uns noch ein bisschen verfolgen, aber ich glaube auch nicht mehr ganz so lange. Also es bedeutet nicht, dass dieses Thema halt dann ganz wegfällt, sondern es wird ein bisschen schwächer. Ein klein wenig. Ja, das wird so sein.
Yeah, them things actually, I mean, I know you probably sell a lot, but them things sell pretty good.
It's really cool.
Yeah, there's a couple different variations of seeing that one. That box that's right here.
This right here?
Oh yeah, it's actually got the lid and
Oh, that's cool.
the box. I've seen the shoes sell everything pretty good, but
Huh.
it's actually pretty good. I've had that forever. I've still a bunch of it.
It's really funny.
Yeah,
You got the Rainbow Bright and the Strawberry Shortcake.
like
Paar Sachen, ja, also die hat er wahrscheinlich so aussortiert oder vielleicht ist es so, dass er sich jetzt, ja, anderen Dingen widmet und andere Dinge priorisiert, ja. Es ist natürlich auch in Amerika so, dass Kosten die Menschen ja wirklich an die Grenze bringen und sowas muss man erstmal überstehen und da überlegt man sich natürlich, okay, gebe ich jetzt meine geliebten Sachen leider ab oder versuche ich es noch hinauszuzögern, aber irgendwann wird einem klar, das wird nichts mehr und dann werden solche Sachen eben auch verkauft. Das ist eben einfach so. Es tut mir leid für diejenigen und ja, man sollte da eben einfach Prioritäten setzen.
like I said, I was collecting this. I kind of got bored of it because I had every toy they was. I had a garage that had showcases and display cases. It looked like a toy store, and
Yeah.
I mean, it was this plumb full. Now I had.
Batman,
I just
Batmobile.
I just got bored of it because I had everything it was.
Right.
I mean, it just,
Is that stuff for sale? Or is that?
Was haben wir denn da? Cool, coole Masken. 2 Alfs, ja, die kann er gerne behalten. Ja, mega, okay.
nah, I mean,
it's collection
that
stuff.
was that was my main thing. Was
Okay.
when I was a kid. I mean, there was a, you know, what I mean, these are the masks I would wear
Yeah,
for
those
like
are cool.
Halloween and stuff, Misfits. And,
Really cool. You got the Fiend up there.
yeah, I buy stuff and I get tired of it.
Geile Maske, ja, da oben. Richtig cool. Habe ich auf manchen T-Shirts verewigt.
To get rid of it, it's the way it is. This right here is pretty cool. I mean, I still never found it. This is like really, really thick. I found that it was this actually must have played at a theater in New York.
Ja, King Kong Poster, ein ganz altes. Ist natürlich so, dass du in Amerika viel mehr die Möglichkeit hast, auf sowas zu stoßen, auch auf Flohmärkten und so, weil die Firmen und dieses ganze Entertainment-Zeug, die Pop-Culture eben daherkommt. Ne? Kann man so sagen. Nicht alles, na, da gibt es Ausnahmen, aber Amerika ist eben ja, ein wirklich großes, lautes Land und ja, da sitzt dann halt auch eben mal ein Wizards of the Coast, die dann eben damals die Pokémon-Karten gemacht haben, Magic-Karten gemacht haben und so weiter und so fort. Deswegen kommt man da vielleicht auch noch an Flyer und so weiter und so fort. Hier ist das gar nicht mal so einfach.
That is neat.
But it was this place.
I'll kind of put some stuff in a stack here.
Yeah, that's
That-
cool. It's whatever.
that'd be interesting.
I mean, look what you want.
If you can put a price on it, that'd be awesome. I was only expecting like 2 things, so this is.
Yeah, well, I mean, I started finding, like I said, I had totes and totes and
Yeah.
stuff back there. Them right there are
That's
like,
Ja, wahnsinnig cool, die alten He-Man-Sachen, muss ich auch sagen. Ne? Das Ding ist, die neueren Sachen gefallen mir gar nicht. Ich bin nicht so tief drin in He-Man wie viele andere Leute aktuell, aber mir gefallen die Figuren sehr gut. Ja, schön gemacht, vor allem wenn sie noch gut aussehen, noch intakt sind und so. Und ja, ich weiß nicht, ob man sich da vielleicht manchmal nicht zu sehr von diesem ganzen Trend verleiten lässt, wenn man sich dann wirklich jede neue Wave kauft. Ziemlich teuer und ich finde, nichts Neues kommt eben an die alten Sachen ran. Ne? Schreibt mal eure Meinung gerne dazu in die Kommis.
Clean.
Oh, they're all real clean. All the weapons are there.
Yeah.
The mummer is alright. The line though, his paint's kind of bad, but I'm missing mummer's long sword, but the short sword.
Thundercats.
I think these are hard to find too.
Yeah.
I found some beaters in the past. I never find like actual like non-sticky, vibrant ones like this.
Yeah. He's real clean.
That's clean too.
High, he's all complete.
Yeah, man, those legs even look good.
I think Skeletor might have a hard head.
Yep.
I think one of them got a hard head.
So, yeah.
You can take care of that. I think they're taking this is missing the molding for the missiles. It's got one for the, was it laser beak?
Ja, wie gesagt, vor kurzem habe ich auch so eine OVP, also eine ähnliche OVP auf dem Flohmarkt gefunden. Sieht man noch in meinem alten Video im Hintergrund, aber ja, es war ein bisschen ein anderes Pack, ja, also es war ein anderes Design auch. Okay.
He's got the molding for his weapons, but I think I'm missing the molding for his.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Just what they came in and popped them out. I mean, you can take it out if you want to.
The box is nice though. Flap's
I mean,
not too bad.
Decent, you know what I mean?
It's okay.
Especially if it's on the case.
And what's this guy from?
The Crusher. So I think that's what it was. Yeah, he's like from, I think, might be the 70s.
Yeah.
Somehow you like blow them up. I mean,
70er Jahre, boah, keine Ahnung, kenne ich gar nicht.
it's kind of, you do something.
Kind of looks like a Kraken or something.
Yeah, and you release the air, and you.
Okay.
Actually, I remember it might have been water. I can't remember.
I've never
It's
seen that
called
one.
it's got a K for the Crusher.
It's neat though.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
I just like anything horror.
Yeah. Would you be interested in just taking everything? Man, honestly,
What's your price?
well, I mean, depends. That over there is my boy.
Okay, er wollte jetzt einen Peil machen. Ja, also hier wird es spannend, auch psychologisch gesehen. Und hat dann gehört, dass der Froggy, also der Filmende, hier ja sowieso interessiert ist. Und dann hat der Verkäufer vorgeschlagen, du pass auf, wie sieht's aus, wenn ich dir alles verkaufe? Und Froggy hat dann sofort gefragt, was ist der Preis? Okay, soweit sind wir schon mal, ja. Das ist natürlich dann eine Ausgangssituation, wenn er sagt, okay, willst du alles haben, dann muss der Preis stimmen. Das weiß auch er, damit er eben alles los wird. Und da sind wir beim nächsten Gedanken. Ich glaube, er braucht einfach auch das Geld, um sich um andere Dinge zu kümmern. Ja, es geht da nicht um das Wohl oder um seine Familie oder so, aber ich glaube einfach, dass da irgendwie auch Not am Manne ist. Ja, so hört sich das jedenfalls an für mich.
I mean, I have these right here, so I mean, I don't really. These actually go pretty good. I mean, it's got that right there on there. Now, what would you think on something like that?
I don't even know on that. I mean, I know that Godzilla stuff is good.
Yeah, if you want to look, I mean, you can check it out and look it up. I know.
Den da oben, den Kong hatte ich auch schon mal. Der geht, glaube ich, lose für 40 € ungefähr. Mittlerweile vielleicht ein bisschen mehr. In OVP sieht es mal wieder anders aus. Bestimmt ein Huni vielleicht. Der Godzilla auch. Aber ich bin mir sicher, der Froggy wird das hier nicht ausnutzen. Ne? Natürlich muss man da auch den vernünftigen Preis nennen.
I probably got at least have 150 out of both of those.
Okay.
Then sell for like, I mean, if the box is good, they sell $300-400.
Right.
Yeah, with the box.
Believe you.
I like trying to do 20 a bag. That's what I was thinking. If you want to price everything together, we can. I mean, I was trying to get definitely try to get.
Also der untere 400 und der obere 150, ja, kommt gut hin.
Yeah, because I mean, I like at least try to get 100.
Okay.
Those two each, probably at least 200 on that, and 100 out of the He-Man. I mean, I could do. I don't know about the Crusher. I never even looked him up before.
Sind schon beachtliche Preise, muss man sagen, ja.
I mean, I didn't even give you all the books and stuff. It's up to you. I mean.
Oh man, if you can do some quick math on the room here, I mean, it could be a go. You could.
Yeah.
Ja, er sagt gerade, ne? Also wenn du mir mal kurz zusammenrechnest, was alles kosten soll, dann können wir ins Geschäft kommen, ja.
Because I really don't want to.
4, 5, 6, also 1000 € sind wir sowieso. 1,5, 1,7 vielleicht. keine Ahnung. Die sind nix, da geht's so. Wie gesagt, die zwei hier in OVP sind relativ spannend. Hier unten natürlich die He-Man-Sachen auch aktuell auf dem Peak. Ich weiß nicht, was da noch für Karten sind und so. Ich denke mal 1,6, 1,7 vielleicht.
I was just gonna take it up there and sell it. I mean, I was like, man, this guy might want all this stuff actually.
Yeah, I could save the good stuff for Comic-Con, unload the not so great stuff pretty quickly, and then.
You think 1,000 would be too much?
Nope. Deal.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds good.
Cool. I like it, man.
1000. Boah, okay. Er war bei 1000 ja schon bei diesen Sachen eigentlich.
Yeah, so I got a tote over there.
Yeah, cool, man. I didn't bring any. I wasn't expecting it. Oh, you got the Godzilla?
Oh, yeah. He's pretty decent shape.
I'm searching for a fist for him.
Yeah, like I said, I think I told you I've had him a couple times.
Yeah.
And he's actually pretty good shape. I think it's got that little bitty slit right there. But
Do you want to sell him or we're hanging on to him?
Man, I don't know about that for a minute. My boy, we got a lot of Godzilla and King Kongs.
Aha, das Ding ist halt, er hat jetzt so reagiert von wegen, ja, ich würde den schon verkaufen, aber ich glaube, da wird man sich später ärgern. Ja, also die Reaktion war hier schon eindeutig.
Actually, I found some squirt guns. The King Kong squirt guns. I was in his room. I was kind of looked them up. They were something like $100 a piece.
Oh wow!
Just the plastic little heads.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I don't know.
I mean, you don't have to. I was just asking.
Like I said,
I'll find a fist eventually.
Yeah, I can't remember where I found mine. I took mine to toys, and they were trying to price it. All a bunch of stuff like $25. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So I mean,
that one's cool.
Then she kind of.
Oh, would you want to do this one separately?
Yeah, I mean,
that would be in a box is pretty cool. I could do something with that.
I'll probably do like $30 on it.
Oh, okay, sure.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, so 1030.
Yeah, that'll work.
That'll work. I like it enough.
There's some
Comics.
I don't know what's even in here. It's been years since I've looked in this.
Ooh, look at that.
Are you in there some?
Yeah, Nasty Nick, man. That one has
Jordan hier auch cool.
eluded me.
That's pretty good, except for it's a little bit off center.
Oh, they always are.
Yeah. I think I might have some. You can look through those.
Okay.
I think I have some more.
That's cool.
Oh, krass, ja. Heftiges Comic. Boah. Krass. So, das findest du selten.
There's one.
That should be in pretty good shape. They're probably.
Yeah, this has a lot of the masters in it.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably.
Silverhawks, that's cool. That's cool.
That's a pretty.
Ja, Comics ist ja nicht so mein Feld, ja. Also, ich finde, die sehen absolut cool aus und schön. Und wir haben gestern zum Beispiel hier auch von Panini so ein Spider-Man 25-Jahres Set voll machen wollen. Hat leider nicht ganz geklappt, ja. Mir fehlen noch 14 Sticker. Jedenfalls finde ich Comics schön. Allerdings bin ich damit nicht aufgewachsen. Ich habe da auch nicht so den Bezug zu. Auch das Lernen in Bezug auf Comics fällt mir nicht so einfach. Dementsprechend halte ich mich da erstmal zurück. Es wird wahrscheinlich irgendwann stattfinden, dass ich da auch mehr drüber Bescheid weiß, aber aktuell schwierig.
Good issue there.
Yeah.
The gold key is. That's the harder one to find.
There's Battlestar Galactica.
I don't even really remember. It's probably been 6 years since I probably looked at that thing.
Looks like a lot of number ones, which I mean doesn't always mean anything, but
like
it's still cool, I think.
I wish that was a G.I. Joe.
You got a bunch of the Tails, Transformers, Smurfs. Oh, got Star Wars.
Das Artwork kenne ich auch. Cool.
Man thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's a real good one.
Forgot about that one in there.
Oh, darüber hat er doch schon mal geredet hier, Swamp. Das hatte er zerrissen, aber naja.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's probably some pretty good comics. You dig through them. I'm not first.
Yeah, this is a cool collection.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the first appearance of that number 11.
Mm-hmm.
First appearance of, I can't remember what her name was. It's a different offset. It's the first appearance.
That's cool.
Yeah. There. And I don't even know here's some other, I forgot I had those in there.
Oh, cool. That's a sketch card.
bought some kid cards off the kid gear. Actually, a Muncie.
Yeah, there's an atom bomb too. Oh, then you got the Goldenrod C3PO.
Yeah.
Okay. Ja, so kleiner Raum, so viele Sachen, ne?
I've had a couple of those here and there, but it's different. Man, I mean, like I said, I haven't even looked in this thing.
Schwierig für ihn natürlich jetzt einen Preis zu bestimmen, weil er so ein bisschen, ich will nicht sagen überrumpelt ist, aber er kann natürlich jetzt nicht sagen, okay, ich check mal gerade eBay oder sowas, ne? Da muss er wirklich Kopf rechnen und auch wirklich einen guten Preis dann zusammenbekommen.
Biggest thing is they're in good shape. That's the only thing. Really, the most is that
The House of Secrets.
yeah. I think I got 2 of those. Yeah, that is a little bit yellow. Got a little bit.
Er nuschelt immer so ein bisschen, ne? Ich verstehe den manchmal richtig schwer.
I guess the first issue for that one. I always buy them quirky movie ones.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I always just play with those.
Ein bisschen schneller machen. Wir sind schon wieder bei 20 Minuten. Der eine regt sich immer auf, der andere findet es genau richtig. Also ich will es ja irgendwie allen ein bisschen recht machen, deswegen versuchen wir hier so ein bisschen zu tricksen.
I had this one. I had it graded. I actually had Amazing Fantasy number 15.
Oh well.
Yeah, and I took it to Anderson. I had it graded. Dude, I sold it before the movie came out. I got $3,500 for it.
Oh wow.
Now that issue is probably like 25,000 for it. It was a 1.5 is what
Oh, wow.
it was. That's the first appearance of Deadpool, New Mutants.
Yeah, that's cool.
Habe ich auf Vivi als digitales Comic auf jeden Fall.
Yeah,
New
I mean,
Mutants.
where would you think on the?
Let's see.
If I kept anything, it probably had to be the cheapest one in there, probably, because my mom bought me that back when everybody was wanting that when it first came out, and it was just kind of.
Okay, krass, ja. Was will er jetzt dafür haben? Nochmal ein Tausender oder was?
I did keep it. I just honestly, I mean, I don't even know what those would be. I've never. I know the Swamp Thing used to be worth a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is now.
It's probably the best one in there, I would say.
Yeah.
What about? We're at 1,030. How about 1,600?
Yeah. 1,030. Yeah, man, I probably, because like I said, I'll have to look. I mean, I don't really know what the Swamp Thing would go for. This thing's probably even a Deadpool. I mean,
Also er hat jetzt 1,6 geboten für alles halt.
I probably should have sold that when the movie came out, but yeah, I'll probably just wait and
Okay.
see what it is. I really don't.
What about 2,000?
Ooh, yeah, that's a lot big difference.
Okay, krass. Er hat 1,6 geboten, jetzt hat er hochgestockt auf 2.000 für alles. Er will das Comic haben. Er ist ein Fan.
Honestly, on the Jordan card, I think I paid like $300 for that.
You can keep the Jordan card.
Yeah, that'd be the nasty neck. That's in pretty good shape right now.
You can keep the Jordan and that comic from your mom, and then we'll still call it 2,000.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
So
Wichtige Frage halt, ne? Bist du sicher? Ich meine, mehr kann er ja auch nicht tun. Er hat jetzt gesagt ja, aber so ganz zufrieden ist er damit nicht. Ist dann immer eine Grauzone, würde ich sagen, ne? Aber du, was soll der Froggy hier noch mehr machen, ne? Im Endeffekt hat er 2 Angebote gemacht. Er hat noch nichts gesagt bis dato. Er behält jetzt die Jordan-Karte und das Comic von seiner Mom. Ja, war aber auch ein guter Schachzug in diesem Sinne, weil er da die Emotion halt nochmal abgegeben hat an ihn.
keep the Jordan
And then your Superman comic from your mom.
We'll do that.
Only if you're happy.
Yeah, not really, but we'll do it. Might as well get rid of somebody's gonna do something with it. Somebody
That's
can
cool,
do
man.
it.
I appreciate it. I think I brought that much. Let me make sure.
Ja, er sagt gerade, er ist nicht so happy, aber wir können es machen. Naja, gut. Man musste mal gucken, ne?
Like I said, I was expecting 2 things.
Well, I mean, I just kept digging. I mean,
Oh, no, I like it.
I probably got a lot more stuff.
18, 60, 82, 20, 150 more, man.
150.
Is there an ATM around here?
I mean, honestly, these two in there, just bank right down here.
Okay.
I mean, we can ride up there together if you want to go get it.
If you don't mind, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we can roll up
Okay.
there. I can show you.
Na gut, die holen jetzt noch Geld ab.
Extra 2, just in case that thing grades really well for me later. For the comic, just...
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
You sure?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
Well for me later.
Stopp, warte mal, hat er jetzt...
Extra 2,000. 60. And there's an extra 2, just in case that thing grades really well for me later. For the comic, just...
Krass, okay, er gibt ihm jetzt nochmal 200, um einfach sicherzustellen, dass er doch ein gutes Gefühl hat, weil er jetzt gerade sagt, es könnte ja sein, dass es richtig gut für mich läuft mit den Comics, da gebe ich dir jetzt schon mal 200, ja. Ja, war ein bisschen unzufrieden, ne? Ja.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
You sure?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
Awesome, man. I appreciate you letting me be the one.
Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy, man.
Like I said, just
I'll find more stuff. Like, you know, this time of year, I still talk to people, but you know,
yeah,
it's gonna be hard to find anything right now. But
well, I'm close and always buying. All right, buddy, take care.
All right, so we are back in the garage.
Ja, gut. Hm? Hat er nochmal gut gerettet.
And that was absolutely crazy. Let me just say, I normally pride myself on being over-prepared for any situation. I honestly thought I was going there to see 2 or 3 things. I figured I had plenty of money, and I was completely underprepared. But it all worked out in the end. I feel like this is the buy that this entire year has been leading up to. At one point, I felt my hands physically shaking. And not because I thought I was going to get rich off this deal. Trust me, there are tons of ways to make more money with a much smaller investment. But there's just something about being the guy that gets to possess a certain type of collectible. It's just exciting. So I got a lot to show you. I'm going to try to make...
Okay, zusammengefasst sagt er jetzt hier, er war nicht vorbereitet auf den Deal, obwohl er eigentlich vorbereitet sein wollte und seine Hände haben gezittert, am wahrsten Sinne des Wortes. Ja, er ist halt auch ein Horrorsammler, dann ist da dieses Comic dazwischen und so, ne? Also ich glaube, da geht es um viel mehr, als jetzt nur das Geld dabei zu machen. Ist cool.
Make it as quick and painless as possible, but no promises. Here's a lot of the stuff from the initial deal. I tried to spread it out. I quickly ran out of room. While I was there, I started picking out the things that I was most interested in. He suggested I buy everything because he just wanted it gone. As I looked around, I figured about 90% of it was certainly stuff that I would buy for the right price. So when he said $1,000 for everything, it didn't take much math to realize that that was a deal I should jump on. I'll try to quickly pick out some pieces, tell you what I think I could ask for them, and then I'll throw up a comp here and there just for reference sake. So there are 2 items that I thought I was going there to buy, and that is the G1 Soundwave in box and the 77 back Darth Vader from Return of the Jedi, mint on card.
Wie vergebt, ja? Zieht euch mal hier die Figur rein, wie vergilbt.
That's what I thought I was walking into, so obviously I was shocked when I saw the rest of it. This is a pre-rub G1 Soundwave, and it's actually really nice. Box has a little bit of wear. The flap isn't too bad, all things considered. It's actually complete in box. When he said it was missing the molding for the missiles, that was just a little piece of plastic that the accessories crack off of. But all things considered, this thing is so nice and so complete. Should be able to ask around $400 to $500 for just this one piece. And then we...
Krass. Krass, krass, krass.
You have the Darth Vader. Very, very nice card. The bubble is a little yellowed. It's got a couple dents on the bottom, but definitely not bad compared to what you sometimes see out there. I think I should be able to price this somewhere in the $200 to $250 range. And that's only if I can bring myself to sell it. This is my first Darth Vader mint on card. Got a very nice Nintendo action set box. You'd be hard pressed to find one nicer than this. This literally looks like it could be on a store shelf right now. It's got all the styrofoam, all the baggies, all the tie.
Also alles drinne, ja, also die Box sieht super aus.
Everything. No console or anything, but a very, very beautiful box for display. I think a box like this could bring in $150, maybe more. Got the vintage Krang with the Android body from TMNT. It's missing a few things like the door, and it's got that little piece on top that broke off. Still a very sought after figure. Got the Spencer's Gift, Friday the 13th Talking Jason. Very nice box on this one with a good bubble.
Also was findest du halt nur in Amerika, ne? Solche Sachen findest du hier nicht, also kaum.
Probably valued somewhere in the $100 to $150 range. I do love the look of the vintage Rubik stuff. Probably not worth a lot, probably $20 a piece, maybe 25. This thing is super cool. It's the 1979 Mattel Crusher. I can't do it one-handed, but what you do is pull out this plug and twist it, and you can crush this thing into just a ball of nothing. And then when you pull it back out, it instantly reinflates. Very cool piece. I had actually never seen one before, but it looks like it should bring in somewhere between like 50 and $100.
Ja, krass, also er hat das auf jeden Fall wieder raus, das Geld. Ja, die Comics holen es ja auch nochmal raus. Da sind auch wirklich gute Comics dabei, ne? Auch als Nichtkenner weiß man das.
Got the G1 Transformers Rat Back complete, probably 20 to $40. Got this nice minty Mego Iron Man from the 1970s. He is missing his belt, which oddly enough isn't that pricey of a part when it does pop up. But the outfit, gloves, and boots on this are so nice that I would still think it's probably worth about 80 or so. Got this vintage 2-panel hacky sack, hand sewn. Got to find the right collector for something like this, but I always think they're super cool. Should be worth somewhere in the $40 to $80 range. I believe this is a Mego Pocket Heroes Hulk, probably 20 to $30. And then the 1984 Secret Wars Captain America with Shield. I'm guessing somewhere in that same range. I really have no idea on this one. We have a couple nice Thundercats figures. course, Mumra is not complete, however Lion-O is. Here's his accessories right there.
Ah, coole Figur hier auch mit dem Schwert und so, ne?
They're pretty clean overall. And then a couple pretty nice Motu figures. We have the He-Man Battle Cat setup, all complete, all accessories, and the Skeletor Panther setup, also complete with accessories. In the grand scheme of the Motu line, these are far from rare figures. However, it can be a challenge to find them this clean. And because of that, when they are this clean and this complete, they can fetch a premium. I would probably ask between 100 and 150 bucks for each set here. So.
Ja, also er sagt 120 ungefähr pro Set. Das Ding ist halt, hier geht es ganz viel darum, wie ist die Figur bemalt, in welchem Zustand ist sie, wie sehen die Gelenke aus. Ich sehe hier direkt eine Kleinigkeit am Fuß, ja, da ist die Farbe etwas weg. Also auf sowas muss man eben achten und da kann man definitiv auch ein bisschen mehr nehmen, wenn die Figur eben gut aussieht. Wenn sie eben schlecht aussieht, musst du ein bisschen weniger nehmen, ist ja logisch, ja.
About 150 or so for the He-Man Battle Cat setup and probably 100 to 130 for Skeletor and Panther. This is a really cool superheroes poster from 1966 as Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Robin. A nice example like this, I think I should be able to price somewhere between 70 and 80 bucks. And then I think this poster is actually pretty amazing. I had to school myself quite a bit on this just to figure out exactly what it is because the measurements are a little different from a one sheet. I think this is somewhere around 29.5 by 45 inches. So this was called a half subway poster. These were posters that were hung up in the New York subways. Many times they would highlight a New York movie theater at the bottom, like this one has.
Ja, ist eben ein Kinoposter, ja, wie schon gesagt.
Lowe's State and Lowe's Orpheum. It's made of a more rugged material than a one sheet because of where it was displayed. It's really hard to find a value on something like this. I honestly have no clue, but I think it's pretty awesome. The subject matter, I mean, it's King Kong, which is iconic. He's standing on top of the Twin Towers, and this poster was displayed in
Twin Towers, ne? Die sind auch nicht mehr da.
New York in 1976. So it really makes me think that someone's going to want this poster, but like I said, I have no clue. Very, very neat though. Quickly, we have a few more things spread out over here. We have the giant-sized Jax Godzilla in the box. The box is a little rough, but really not that bad. A nice big eye-catching piece that could be priced between
Krass, ja, 300 auch. Ja, hatte der Typ recht, der meinte ja auch 350 ungefähr.
with 300 bucks, I think. And then we have the Kong Skull Island King Kong doll, made by Leonard, I believe, new in package. I think somewhere between like 50 and 100 on this one. A bunch more cool stuff that I'll just kind of scan over, like the Rainbow Bright stuff. If anyone remembers Popples, we got a nice little collection of those. Bunch of strawberry shortcake stuff, the little dolls, and the PVC figures.
Die kenne ich gar nicht.
Plus a couple vehicles. Don't know a lot about this stuff, but I do think it's cool. I know the little critters can be kind of sought after. Got the vintage Kenner Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, should be a 25 to 30
Ja, den findet man auch immer wieder.
$30 piece in good condition like this. Then we have some Power Rangers Zords. Power Rangers is definitely not my thing, but I know a lot of people really enjoy Power Ranger stuff. And then this, I believe, is a Tiger Zord. And then there's still a bunch more stuff. A lot of this I might not have picked, but it was all part of the deal, and I'm sure someone will be happy to stumble upon it, like the old Teletubbies. This is the Dirty Talkin' Poe right here. It says some pretty crazy things. We have some Cabbage Patch dolls, which
Was sind die denn wert hier, die Teletubbies? Das würde mich mal
I know
interessieren.
nothing about. The old Talking Casper for parts, some Flintstones bottles, etc. Donkey Kong Atari. Oh yeah, inside this little box I found a Megatron instruction booklet. It's like a $35, $40 booklet right there. Just a bunch of cool stuff and a definite no-brainer at $1,000. And then we have the second deal. This was the most
comics.
exciting part for me. He was on the fence about even selling this stuff. I offered $600. He kind of thought about it but decided against it. I felt the deal starting to slip away. I came back hard at $1,000 and that's what got it done. At the end of the day, I did add another 20% to that just for good measure. So all in, I'm at $1,200 just for this stuff right here, which without researching every piece, without grading every piece, is a lot to spend for a box full of paper.
Ja, stimmt, das ist schon viel Geld, was man da ausgibt. Aber ja, wenn er natürlich das ein oder andere Comic auch graden lässt, Karten graden lässt, dann kommt er da locker auf den Betrag. Locker.
And cardboard. But I honestly think this was
Aber
a great investment and probably my most
was soll er bieten, ja? Also der Typ hat nichts gesagt, in dem Sinne, es ist auch gar nicht so einfach, ja? Also man kann da nicht erwarten, dass da jetzt 3.000 € Nachgrading geboten werden. Wisst ihr, wie ich meine? Das geht ja auch nicht. Also ich finde es schon fair, ja? Auf jeden Fall.
exciting buy of the entire year. It's really hard for me to talk about value on something like this without having everything graded and priced out. But I will say for a lot of this stuff, I'm going to continue to invest money and time. I'm going to have much of this graded. A lot of it I'll probably hold on to for a while, but I do want to show you some of the stuff that was in the box. We'll start with this little stack of cards here. These are just random Garbage Pail Kids and a couple Wax Packs wrappers. But then we have a really cool one-of-one Garbage Pail Kids flashback sketch card signed by Tom Bunk. This one's not in great shape, but it is cool to finally have a sketch card. We have what is now my second Atom Bomb card, one of the more desirable cards in all of Garbage Pail Kids. Pretty soft corners on it, center.
Ist auch gar nicht mein TCG, beziehungsweise meine, ja, Marke, mein Franchise, keine Ahnung.
Is not very good, but I'm certainly excited to add another one to the collection. We have the hilarious C-3PO Goldenrod card, one of the hardest cards to get from the original Star Wars set. If you know this card, then you know. If you don't, just take a good look at it.
Voll off-center hier.
and you'll quickly see why it was quickly reprinted and what makes it a pretty desirable collector's item now. And then we have a beautiful Garbage Pail Kids Nasty Nick card, number 1A. This is the card from the original set, from the original 4 heavy hitters, Nasty Nick, Evil Eddie, Atom Bomb, Blasted Billy. This is the card that has always evaded me. I'm so excited to finally have one, and this one is actually very, very nice. Sharp corner.
Das Ding ist, es sind viele Sachen für ihn selbst auch dabei, ne? Das ist eben auch der Punkt. Also er freut sich halt persönlich auch über einiges davon.
Centering is not too bad on this. No writing on the back of it. A very nice example, the original Garbage Pail Kid. Arguably, potentially the best card that you can have from the original series. This, I think I will have graded, just because I don't think the centering is too bad. A PSA 7 or 8 locks in a pretty significant value. If you can somehow squeak out a PSA 9, then you really, really have something there. But obviously, this won't be leaving me anytime soon. So I picked out a stack of what I think are the most significant or interesting to talk about as far as the comics go. Again, values are really hard to talk about. A lot of these I'm looking at as longer-term investments. But let me just flip through some and show you what we got here. We have the entire run of Star Comics Masters of the Universe, numbers 1 through 13. Best thing about this is the condition on every comic is pretty spectacular. It'd probably be cost prohibitive, but it'd be really cool to have the entire...
Ja, darauf muss man achten heutzutage, ne? Wenn die Karten gut aussehen, die Comics gut aussehen, die Games gut aussehen, dann kann man die definitiv graden lassen. Ah, da investiert man mal ein bisschen. Bei ihm ist es natürlich noch ein bisschen einfacher, weil er direkt in Amerika sitzt. Da hat er nicht so das große Zeitfenster wie wir. Aber es lohnt sich ja definitiv auch dann auf das Grading zu gehen.
Set sent off to be cleaned and pressed and graded because I think they would come back pretty good. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Boah, ey, was ein
9, beautiful, 10, 11, 12, and finally 13. We have this really clean copy of a
Krass, was ein Deal. Nice.
A gold key King Kong, very, very nice, especially for the age. We have Transformers number 1, super, super clean. We have the Toxic Avenger number 1, again, really, really sharp. A really nice copy of Battle of the Planets number 1. Pretty sure that this is pretty scarce in high grade.
Ja, man denkt immer, Number 1 ist wertvoll, ne? Schreibt mir das gerne mal in die Kommis. Also ich würde jetzt sagen, Number 1 direkt mitnehmen. Aber wie gesagt, ich bin da leider nicht so tief drin.
Grades. I'm sure I'll probably have this one pressed and graded. We have Captain America 109, the retelling of the origin of Captain America. A beautiful, beautiful copy of Man-Thing number 1, the second appearance of Howard the Duck. We have Fear number 11 with Man-Thing. Unfortunately, this one isn't in the greatest condition, but still very cool book. A high-grade copy of The Monster of Frankenstein number 1. That one is awesome. A newsstand version of The New Mutants number 9.
Ja, wie gesagt, das hier habe ich digital bei Vivi. Ja.
98, the first appearance of Deadpool. Very, very cool comic. In a high grade, this would be quite the comic to have. Unfortunately, it does have that little nick in the corner there, but I'm still very excited to have a copy of it. Not one, but 2 beautiful newsstand copies of Secret Wars number 8. One copy is slightly better than the other. I'm quite sure that I will have both of those pressed and graded. 2 first print copies of Star Wars number 1.
That's
one has
nice.
this tiny stain in the top. I think Star Wars number 1 will always be a collectible book, so I'm willing to put in the effort for these 2 as well. And then we have the comic that made me spend that much money without doing any solid research whatsoever. It is House of Secrets number 92, the first appearance of Swamp Thing. Earlier this year, I found a coverless copy.
Ja, genau. Er hat eben eins ohne Cover gefunden und meinte, das wäre auch schon mega teuer. Bin jetzt gespannt, worum es da geht.
So since that time, it has been on my radar, and I could not believe when I pulled this out of the box. A super high grade of this comic can bring...
Boah, 5.100 in der Bestbewertung oder was?
In thousands and thousands of dollars. This one I will most certainly have cleaned and pressed and all that good stuff, but it'll obviously never grade that high. There's too many condition issues with it. I'm guessing probably somewhere in the maybe 3 to 4, which is still a solid investment on a great book. So excited to finally have a complete copy of this. And there's still lots more stuff in here. A lot of the more modern stuff, Scotty Young covers, Thanos, Heathcliff number 1, a bunch of the more modern Masters of the Universe issues, Night of the Living Dead, a bunch more He-Man, some more...
Ja, geile Kiste. Guck mal, wie viele da noch drin sind. Also das hat sich definitiv gelohnt.
Swamp Thing type titles, Avengers. This is the modern stuff. We have Guardians of the Galaxy number 1, Reptosaurus number 1, Underdog number 1, which is actually pretty cool. A newsstand copy of Star Wars number 2, Supervillain Classics number 1, Man-Thing number 2, X-Factor Annual number 1.
Ja, Leute, also wie gesagt, ich bin geflasht. Geiler Deal, definitiv, auch wenn ich mit Comics nicht so viel am Hut habe, aber da sieht man, ich kenne das ein oder andere Artwork, ja. Das Star Wars Artwork kannte ich, ein paar He-Man Artworks kannte ich, die dabei waren, die auch ziemlich cool sind. Und ja, also, was soll ich dazu sagen? Ich hoffe, das Video hat euch gefallen. Leider war es etwas länger, aber was soll ich machen? Ich will ja auch das sagen, was ich im Kopf habe, und in dem Sinne ist das ja wohl in Ordnung. Ja? Ich wünsche euch was. Wir sehen uns in den nächsten Secondhand-Läden auf dem Flohmarkt oder in meinem nächsten Video oder Stream. Bis dahin, ich bin's, die.